Hello po, ako po si Ian Bichon Villadares and ako po ang nakatang para po sa executive summary. A mobile application usually referred to as an app is a type of software designed to operate on a mobile phone, such as smartphone or tablet PC. Mobile apps are frequently used to provide customers with similar administration as to those available on PCs. But, but why PCs cannot run properly or cannot install? We have been tested many mobile applications and some applications cannot run or install because the OS of mobile is different from the PCs. Some applications such as voice recorders and messages, etc. are the only available for mobile devices and are not compatible with laptops. Because of cellular, many games or apps are played on mobile and not functioning on a laptop. You need to use an Android emulator to use applications for mobile.
Hello, sir. My name is Mark J. Embarres from Byte1C. So, for our introduction, the Windows Store on your laptop may be a one-stop shop for all the applications you need. But it isn't the case dahil ang ibang application ay hindi available sapagkat hindi siya capable sa Windows. Some apps are incompatible enough that they must be uninstalled before the Windows OS can be installed because they interfere with the upgrade process. Windows OS uninstalled the PC TuneUp and like the antivirus because they were incompatible. You will need to download the new version from the author's website and reinstall a version that's compatible to be able to download some apps on the laptop. Um, Antivirus companies are aware of this and have been working hard to develop new programs for the Windows operating system to distribute safe apps that are not as security, privacy, and performance risks. Performance risk to be able na makapag-download ng mobile apps sa laptop. The services are in charge of developing apps for various platforms because of the large number of customers. Most services place greater emphasis on Android than Windows OS or laptop. Um, ang dahilan bakit some mobile apps doesn't work on the Windows OS or sa laptop because um, sa Windows most services do not place it as high on their priority list because there are few users o dahil ang gumagamit ng laptop ay kakaunti lamang. Second, hardware or software incompatibility. Ito ang isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit hindi pwede ang mobile apps sa laptop or OS because of hardware or software incompatibility. You must meet certain requirements such as having a device that is capable of running the program and so on. Kahit pa ma-manage mo yung pag-download sa sa APK or yung sa app sa galing sa website, you might experience some crashes, glitches, and plenty of other performance and app-related difficulties, all of which could destroy your device. Third, unavailable manufacturer-specific apps because certain apps are made to take advantage of capabilities that are only available on devices made by um, made by that company. As an example, the majority of Samsung apps that come pre-installed on Samsung device are not compatible with the other devices. You might discover it on the Play Store, but it will notify you that the app isn't compatible with your device when you click on it because ginawa nga ito ng kumpanya na kung saan ito'y ginawa nila para matake yung advantage. And next, services make the most of their resources by device when you by optimizing for the other two platforms and also developing for all three platforms is so distinct from one another. It's not possible to export a single software to all three platforms in one go. That's why some services don't bother to create a Windows app at all. So some users have reported that that phone app will not launch or will not start at all on their laptop. Ito ay very inconvenient problem na kung saan ay caused by damage system files or a corrupted app installation. So si Microsoft gustong mag-offer only secure, privacy protecting, and performance risk. That's why it prevents regular Android app, which it can't guarantee will not cause issues. So thus we anticipate more mobile apps being introduced to the Windows Store in the future, but not all mobile apps will be available. Some strong apps can't be sandboxed because they are too large. To make this happen, developers will need to put in some extra effort as well as an additional UWP feature. So that's all for our introduction.
Findings. So the application is not launching while trying to install, and the second, the computer was suggesting an application to launch the phone-based application. And the last one, also the error always occur while trying to install the application.
Good day, my name is John Patrick Patricio from BIT1C, and I'm going to discuss the discussion about why the mobile application can't work on laptop. So the application is not launched. First, our findings. We find some problems we encountered on trying to install a mobile application on a laptop. So first, the application is not launching while trying to install. So that's the first problem we encountered. Second, the computer was suggesting an application to launch the phone-based application. So we need to install another application to install the phone-based application. So number three, also the error always occur while trying to install the application. So while we try to install a mobile application, there's always an error. So the solution is there are plenty applications we can use to convert Android games on PC. So first, BlueStacks, LD Player, Nox Player, etc. So we call it as Android emulator. So before we discuss it, so first we should know what is Android emulator. So an Android emulator is an Android virtual device or AVD that represents a specific Android device that you can use Android emulator as a target platform to run and test your Android applications on your PC. To avoid the following problems, you can use an Android emulator to the PAS application. So, the emulator provide almost all the capabilities of real Android device. So, you can simulate phone calls and text messages, specify location of the device, so simulate rotation and hardware sensors, access Google Play Store, and much more. So that's how Android emulator works. So testing your app on the emulator is some ways faster and easier than doing so on a physical device. For example, you can transfer data to the emulator than to a device connected over USB. So the emulator comes with predefined configurations for various Android phone, tablet, Wear OS and Android TV device. So with your phone apps, you can instantly access the Android apps installed on your PC device right on your PC. So using Wi-Fi connection, apps allow you to browse, play, order, chat, and etc. So for improvement and the advantage and the disadvantages of this study, so of this Android emulator, so Jander Cabato will explain and elaborate the following. So here's Mr. Janred.
Good day, I am John Cabato from Byte1C, and now let me discuss to you the advantages and disadvantages of mobile application to computer desktop and laptops. So first, for the advantages, mobile apps offer better personalization. Personalization is about offering tailored communication to users based on their interests, location, usage, behavior, and more. Mobile apps can let users set up their preferences at the start, based on which users can be served with customized content. Apps can also track and observe customer engagement and use it to offer custom recommendations and updates to the users. Furthermore, they can also identify the location of the users in real time to provide geography specific content. Second is making use of mobile device features. Mobile apps have the advantages of utilizing features of a mobile device like camera, contact list, GPS, phone calls, accelerometer, compass, and etc. Another advantage is that many applications are easier and more convenient to use on mobile devices than laptops and desktop computers. For the disadvantages, not all mobile applications are compatible with a laptop or desktop computer, which is one of the greatest causes of disadvantages here. Example, the Autodesk app. The Autodesk app is merely an illustration. It is an application for cell phones and other digital devices known as an Autodesk app. The Autodesk app is designed for touchscreen type gadgets like cell phone and other digital devices for ours, so it is not compatible to use with laptops and touchpad and computers.
Conclusion: in this case study, researchers found the reasons why mobile applications are not working on laptop. The application isn't launching while trying to install. The computer was suggesting an application to launch the phone-based application, and the error always occurred while trying to install the application. There are also experience of errors in installing applications in laptops. Research comes up to a solution by using an Android emulator. Using an Android emulator can fix the problem of errors to work an application in laptop. The researchers also found the advantages and disadvantages with the compatibility of the mobile application. In conclusion, the mobile application cannot work in laptop because the program that made in application is not compatible to be used or apply in a laptop. It is also experience of a major lag, crashes, glitches, and plenty of other performance and app-related difficulties when an application is installed into a laptop.
Implementation. In this part, I'll discuss on what should be done by whom, how, and when. Also, I'll include the estimate of the total budget for this study. A type of software that allows the user to perform a specific task is called an app or application. Applications for desktop or laptop computers are sometimes called desktop applications, while those for mobile devices are called mobile apps. We call it a mobile application for one reason, because it's a software that is for mobile only. The first step is open on any type of browser and search a free emulator if you will not use it very often. As you can see, there are many types of emulator, but I suggest if you using an emulator for gaming, you should use BlueStacks. After you entered BlueStacks, click the download button and wait for it to finish downloading. After you finish downloading, install it on your computer, and this is what it looks like once it installed in your computer. I'm using two types of emulator for different kinds of games. Click the program and wait for it to open. This is what it looks like inside of an emulator. As you can see, there's a different games, and there's also a Play Store where you can download your preferred application. That's all. Thank you.
Some applications are created only for mobile, and since the mobile applications are not launching properly and displays an error while installing it on the laptop, the researchers recommend some alternative way to cope up with the user's fear. The user should use Android emulator to launch some mobile applications to your computer. The Android emulator simulates Android devices on your computer so that you can test your application on a variety of devices, and Android API levels without needing to have each physical device. The emulator provides almost of the capabilities of a real Android devices. You can simulate incoming phone calls, text messages, and specify the location of your device. It also simulates different network speeds, simulate rotation and other hardware sensors, and it also access the Google Play Store.
So that's all. Thank you for listening.